we've got our hands on the court documents thanks to our news partners at KYW News Radio. And in it, there are more details about Kada Scott's final text messages, as well as phone calls and descriptions of surveillance video showing activity where Kada's body was found over the weekend. Now, we know that Kada Scott was last seen around October 4th, around 10 p.m. A co-worker said that Scott was upset and then walked out to a dark-colored SUV and left. Now, on the morning of October 4th, the day she was last seen, Kada texted, quote, "Kidnap me again," to which the suspect, Keon King, replied, "Better be up too." And that was followed by plans to meet later that night. And the last exchange said, "CM when you hear." That's slang for call me when you're here. Now, there were 12 calls from Scott's phone between the period of an hour. Now, after 10:24 p.m., there was no more contact with the cell phone. Documents show that Kada Scott went missing under suspicious circumstances, and that the devices that were used to contact her were operated by Keon King, the suspect here. Now, phone data and video show that his movement, along with Kada's last known locations, were all in that same span of time. Now, the day after she went missing, October 5th, at around 11:30 p.m., a car pulls into a parking lot by the Aubrey Rec Center. That's consistent with the Camry that was driven by Keon King. At least two people get out of the car and stay for about 4.5 hours. Then the two men come out of the playground area, approach King's car, and remove a heavy object consistent with that of a human body out of the passenger side door. So they carry this heavy object toward the playground and in the area where Kada Scott's remains were eventually found. And then 4:25 a.m., the two men get back into King's car for a little bit, then they get out and walk off camera. So then we fast forward to this past weekend. Following an anonymous tip, detectives went to the vacant Ada Lewis Middle School. That's where they found the freshly disturbed soil. And after digging, they found the human remains of a female. This was confirmed to be Kada Scott, according to the medical examiner. So I know I just unveiled a lot of information here. This is a very long affidavit of probable cause here, but these new details just into the news.